While the world obsesses over ChatGPT and the next big update from OpenAI, something far more strategic is unfolding in the East. China is no longer just chasing the AI race. It's rewriting the rules. And while the West debates regulation, copyright, and GPU access, China is quietly building something the world can't ignore. In the United States and Europe, the AI boom looks like a gold rush. VC-backed startups promise the next GPT-4. APIs flood the market, and demo culture reigns. But in China, AI isn't just a product, it's infrastructure. And in Beijing's eyes, the question isn't, what can AI say? It's, what role will AI play in governing 1.4 billion people? That's why, while the West builds layers of integration on top of OpenAI, China is building its own foundation, down to the silicon. At the heart of China's AI push is ERNIE Bot, Baidu's large language model series. ERNIE isn't a clone of ChatGPT. It's a knowledge-enhanced model trained on Chinese logic, language, and governance structures. ERNIE doesn't just speak Chinese, it thinks in Chinese terms. But to understand why ERNIE matters, you have to look beneath the surface. This isn't just about a model. Baidu is building a vertically integrated AI empire. Let's start with hardware. Kunlun chips, China's first homegrown AI chips, optimized for data center inference and training. While OpenAI depends on NVIDIA, Baidu bypasses US hardware restrictions with its own silicon. Paddle, China's answer to TensorFlow and PyTorch. Fully open source, government-backed, and now used by over 4.8 million developers across China. It's more than a framework. It's a national platform for training LLMs, vision models, and hybrid applications. Then comes the deployment layer. Apollo, China's largest autonomous driving ecosystem. Xiaodu, voice assistants embedded in TVs, smart devices, and hotels. Wenxin Yiyan, Baidu's version of ChatGPT, deeply embedded in Baidu's search engine, cloud, and maps. This is not a company waiting on API calls. It's a company that controls the stack, from silicon to satellite. So, what does this mean for the world? In the US, the AI ecosystem is fragmented. Microsoft owns infrastructure. OpenAI owns the model. Startups build on top, and regulators are still figuring it out. In China, everything is vertically aligned. Baidu doesn't just build the model, it builds the chip to run it, the cloud to host it, the apps to use it, and it aligns all of it with government policy. This makes China's AI rollout faster, more predictable, and more sovereign. And while Western media often paints this as authoritarian, the strategic benefit is undeniable. No GPU bottlenecks, no API access issues, no dependency on US cloud services, and full alignment with national strategy. When ChatGPT is banned in China, ERNIE doesn't just survive, it thrives. Let's talk about the model itself. ERNIE stands for Enhanced Representation Through Knowledge Integration. It was first introduced in 2019, well before ChatGPT became mainstream. Its architecture is built not just on text data, but on structured knowledge graphs. This allows ERNIE to not only predict the next word, but to reason about real-world facts and relationships. Each generation brought a leap forward. ERNIE 1.0, Semantic Embedding. ERNIE 2.0, Contextual Learning. ERNIE 3.0, Reasoning and Logic. ERNIE 4.0, Multilingual, Multimodal, GPT-4, Competitive. In Chinese language tasks, ERNIE 4.0 often outperforms GPT 3.5, and in certain domains like law and medicine, even matches GPT-4. But here's the real difference. ERNIE isn't optimized for casual chat. It's optimized for deployment at national scale. Let's look at where ERNIE is already in use. In education, ERNIE powers AI tutors across rural provinces, delivering personalized learning at scale. In transportation, ERNIE enhanced Apollo systems power self-driving fleets in Beijing, Guangzhou, and more. In law, ERNIE helps local courts process thousands of legal documents daily. In search, Baidu now integrates ERNIE to enhance semantic understanding and user intent. While the West is still testing LLMs for productivity use, China is already running them across state systems. This isn't beta testing. This is production AI at population scale. Here's where the story gets geopolitical. AI is no longer just a technology, it's a pillar of national sovereignty. China's approach is clear. They don't want to use AI built by others. They want to own it, govern it, and shape it to fit Chinese society. That's why ERNIE is trained on domestic data, hosted on Chinese servers, reviewed by Chinese regulators, embedded in state-run applications. Compare that to OpenAI, which cannot even tell you what data GPT-4 was trained on, or how it will behave across different cultural contexts. In China, AI isn't just intelligent, it's compliant, localized, and controlled. It's tempting to ask, is Baidu trying to beat OpenAI? But that question misses the point. Baidu isn't playing OpenAI's game. It's building an entirely different arena. OpenAI is focused on API monetization and global reach. Baidu is focused on vertical dominance within one massive market. OpenAI wants to be the brain of the global internet. Baidu wants to be the brain of China's digital future. This includes AI education tools in public schools, legal reasoning for courts, AI-powered industrial robots, personalized health assistants, all under one AI layer, ERNIE. Meanwhile, the West is struggling with GPU shortages, legal battles over training data, rising fears of AI safety, fragmentation between startups, big tech, and regulators. Every move requires negotiation. Every deployment faces red tape. Every advance is slowed by lawsuits or public backlash. And while the West argues over whether ChatGPT should be allowed in classrooms, ERNIE is already writing the curriculum in parts of China. So here's the bottom line. China isn't building AI to impress Silicon Valley. It's building AI to run a nation. And that's the biggest shift most people haven't noticed. The world's largest AI market is no longer trying to join the global conversation. It's writing its own script, powered by homegrown chips, domestic data, and sovereign software. So the next time someone says China is behind in AI, ask them, have you seen ERNIE Bot? Do you know what Kunlun chips are? Do you understand the scale of Apollo? Because this isn't just about beating ChatGPT. It's about redefining what AI is meant to do in service of a nation, not just an app. If you found this insight valuable, don't just scroll away. Hit subscribe. Share this video. Because the AI race isn't just a tech battle anymore. It's a new front in the shift of global power. And China? It's not just running the race. It's building its own track.